if Falcons are to win, it simply is just a petition to nerf Huskar in 7.4. Of course, with the facet, the quarter rise, things that you might expect Prophet to be able to do, he just cannot do because quarter rise is broken. And please, 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 please remove it, nerf it, do anything to it.
Something that they like to do. Pick Weaver on 18 if it's a good game for it. We did see some of these like very oppressive lanes, and they are going for Boom. He is on cooldown unless he can get a hook.
They do hook him out.
They also lose Celery bottom.
Malrine is low HP, as Huskar loves to play down there. One hook could do the trick.
He got him.
Grabs the Huskar, and there we go. Step one of many.
This is what they need. Make sure that there's not going to be push coming out. Or if he can hook Malrine, maybe. Yes, he can.
Drag him in towards mid one. And with the urn on him, cauterize, healing with a fairy fire. Oh, still dead. TP down to bottom now as well. They're going to swing into action with this mid one Nature's Prophet and turn on to Snake King for a double kill on mid one. I mean, the moves out of Yamich have set themselves up for success. Ulting to try and find Amar. Pangolier has Swashbuckle, 14-1 charges, gets over the Sprout, and just about to safety. He scans forward, knows there's someone up there. It's not just mid one. Yamich Pudge lurking in the shadows too. Onslaught, doesn't get Boom to low ground. Stuck in between the Mud Golems. Snaking and Skitter will come in to clean up the Primal Beast. And this is always going to be a hard game for
Weavers, where it looks okay, but you also need to invest into your shard, which is, and also we talked about the different farming patterns where you are putting yourself potentially in danger, and now Boom, again, left alone. He needs some kind of help.
They'll hook back Snake King. Skitter going to time-lapse back. And mid one with Yamich here. Just trying to swing back and regain control of this top lane. Should be able to find Snake King eventually. Phase boots on Pudge, another hook in a couple of seconds. He does have a snowball.
They're coming back.
They are coming in, Falcons, to try and turn this one. No snowball from the Tusk though. And Celery here. Oh, a pushback on 3. Allows Crit to take Boom down.
Very aggressive play from Skeeter. Even without ulti, because he used it to get out of the trouble.
Will be able to grab himself the Aegis here. But it has been a real... Ooh. Pudge finds the hook on the Pango. Yamich's going to drag Amar in. She'll crash into Rolling Thunder, though. With the raindrops and the one charges, Amar is actually able to roll himself out of here. Nature's Prophet can think about the TP forward, trying to find his spot. Snaking and Crit escaping left and right, and mid one will choose left to go for the Tusk, but now Malrine comes back in. A pushback on mid one, and a life break for Celery. Malrine, he's gone a little too deep here. Needs backup. Amar, I'm not sure if he can offer it. Shield crashes forward, but very low himself. Malrine thinking about fighting back into mid one now.
They want mid one.
Tries to turn and defeat him. Skitter comes back in, and that should do the trick now. Abaddon has the ulti, but he can't man up against Malrine's Huskar. Surely not. The Abaddon is body blocked. Skitter and Crit will turn on him, and Crystal is dead.
That's what I like about Skeeter. He's joining in most of these early engagements. Boom.
Malrine and Crit looking at Celery. The Jakiro about to get Acorn shotted. Bushwhacked as well. Well lined up by Crit here for a life break into Sharpshooter. Skitter is the one to come in and gather it with one little hit.
He wants it all. Can't really blame him. Skeeter's off to a great start. Malrine, he got shut down. He was 0-2-0. Suddenly top of the net with Skeeter with ulti. He wants to play aggressive.
Yeah, Falcons see MOUZ pick up the tempo and say, okay, we can go fast as well. Straight in onto mid one, blow up the Prophet. Pulverize here to try and turn it back. And Boom. I can look at this Snaking Tusk as a target to kill, but Yamich and Boom kind of stranded against Skitter now.
He's out of mana.
Survive, kill off Yamich, and Bushwhack again gets the Hoodwink out of danger, and Skitter's just opening up with a tremendous amount of damage. Shikuchi and 2 should have no problems here chasing the Primal Beast. Or the Jukes, though. Boom, trying his hardest. No ankles to be broken, though.
Off to too good of a start playing in this.
600 health, borrowed time, level 4 shield. But Amar and Crit are here with a pushwhack. Borrowed time used immediately. Trying to wait to see if they can catch him with the Rolling Thunder to stop the TP. And Crit made sure not to hit him with the Sharpshooter so he wouldn't heal. In the meantime, Malrine has died in the top left corner, though. And took down Boom, but MOUZ brought the numbers.
decent amount because you're using Curse of Avernus, hitting different creep every single time, so the damage dodoes add up.
Skitter's in, starts off on Celery, drops him down to half, and a snowball forward. Boom, doesn't find the Pulverize on the Weaver, and Amara's going to come into the back, collapsing onto this Primal Beast.
He stopped
Skitter just opens up with all the damage.
Charge.
TP out from the Nature's Prophet does allow him to escape, but Yamich being chased, TP himself gets home.
Falcons potentially to take Tormentor in the top lane. It's a difficult one for them. You can see that they are lacking some of the damage. Snaking finds the opportunity, and Skeeter, wicked sick. I could see him not die this whole game. Like, they have very limited amount of stuns.
Itching to get involved with the Rolling Thunder. All I need is a little glimpse of vision. Celery's already half health, so a pushback straight in. A little shield crash over the top. Amara finds the kill. Well, Yamich is going to get rolled upon.
He's gone.
All the
Big
TP
one.
cancel. They found the Chrysalis. Abaddon in the back. Life break forward. He's got borrowed time going. The Pudge is going to get focused down by the other three. Meanwhile, Malrine has focused in on Chrysalis. Skitter arrives. Of course, gathered up the kill that rightfully belongs to Lord Reaver. I mean, it really does make sense, though, right? Like, expected value-wise, losing your life there. If you know you need another 10 minutes of time to stay in this game, delaying that Aegis, making sure that Falcons can't just go up high ground is a big deal. But now mid one's going to die twice in quick succession. Dead for 50 seconds. Falcons going to use this massive lead they've got with the Aegis to go and take all of your outer towers and even think about going up to tier 3.
Yeah, I think they are ready to go for the high ground.
He's going to try and cut waves, but he's been scouted out here by Crit and Skitter. A Pulverize, some good damage onto the Hoodwink. But with all the minus armor and the physical damage, he wasn't ever going to last long.
Yamich again on his signature Hoodwink, making the plays all across the map.
We've got to start banning this Huskar, or continue banning this Huskar against Falcons.
Maybe
Think of the children. Think of the people in the pubs who are going to have to face up against this.
There were a lot of mind games happening in this one, because this is the Huskar team. I'm talking about Falcons, but again, they had first pick in this one, but you know who else likes Huskar? MOUZ. Hype it up, Gary. They got Skeeter. They got Snaking as well.
That's some big kills.
Not just Huskar, like breaking Pango, his lucky shot. Fortune favors the Mold later on. Could be good.
Mid one has a vision.
Yeah, if you break Geminate attack, it's also pretty powerful. Very good to break them. Goes to debuff immunity, of course. People still buying like Hook. He gets him. Pike,
he does.
A different direction.
Try and pike himself out of here, then life break over onto the Pudge. Lincoln's popped, armor toggled. He still has Aegis BKB, but he just satanic heals and he's perfectly fine. Now he'll die as Boom comes in, but Amara's Skitter can open up and force the rest of MOUZ to retreat. The boulder is chucked in towards the Falcons.
Amara's in.
But the Falcons are flying type. They've got resistance to earth type. And MOUZ, they're just buying items. Buy every little item you can. Basher on the Abaddon.
They need
Try something.
Yamich,
Lincoln.
can he land a big hook?
The Lincoln stopped the Pulverize. And another Lincoln's there for Malrine with a Lotus on him. He is invulnerable. You can't touch this man. The Huskar just breaks free of everything. Now he does get jumped and bashed by Chrysalis, but a full staff back gets him out of danger. He's got a Refresher Shard handed over so he can refresh BKB if he wants to. There's everything in the world given to Malrine. The man with a plan. Refreshes up in BKBs. Has Satanic as well. The Huskar, he just cannot be stopped. He's untouchable. He's invincible. Amar will pick up a double kill, but it's Malrine, the man of the match, destroying the opponent with another first pick freaking Huskar.
They handed him the refresher. He had cheese. He swapped it out. They gave him refresher. He uses it. BKB Satanic.
It's meant that the Huskar could just come back freely and just keep farming.
Yeah, I think compared to, Falcons Huskar game last night, I think it wasn't actually about the Huskar really, to be honest. I think it was about the fact that